that mysterious creation, the angels are marked by order. We read of seraphim and cherubim, archangels. We read of God sustaining that order. When we read of the covering cherub, Lucifer, who probably was the one whom now we call Satan, who at one time was the top cherub in the hierarchy of the angelic order, who rose up in rebellion against God and was cast from his high place. We are reminded again and again that within the order of God, in a pre-Adamic situation in the heavenlies, God could mete out punishment and judgment and maintain order. And the God who maintained order in the angelic species is the God who is establishing and will bring ultimate order in the redeemed community. In the world of men, he established his first man, Adam, and gave him rule and authority over the earth. He made him a ruler, and Adam became the first delegated human authority in the earth. Satan himself, having been thrust out of a place of authority, moved in on God's creation and subtly moved into the human situation of Adam and Eve, and Adam yielded to the sinister and subtle seduction of Satan and abdicated in favor of what he considered to be a better offer, his independence. Satan's lie to the first man was that if he would move out from under the divine order, that he would find himself in a most enviable position. He would be equal to God. He would be able to spin his own worlds off the end of his creative fingertips. He would be able to have his own angelic order. He would be like God. God was holding out on him. Real life did not lie in submission to God. Real life lay in coming out from under that submission and establishing an independent posture and doing his own thing. And so sin has its initial definition. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, but the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. Turned every one to his own way. But that is never quite true. For as Satan seduced Adam and Eve and brought them out from under the authority of God and God's order, they thought they were coming out to a position of independence where they would be equal with God. But rather they came out only to be dominated by the one who had seduced and drawn them away from God. And the Bible tells us that every man who is not under divine authority tonight is not only doing his own thing, but he has adequate and able assistance from demonic powers. For Paul, writing to the Ephesians, said, "And you hath he quickened, who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now energizeth the children of disobedience." Disobedience means that a man has come out from under divine order to do his own thing. And to come out from divine order is to automatically put one under the deceptive influence of Satan himself. Satan's initial lie was followed by a series of lies, for our Lord said he was a liar from the beginning. His continuing lie was a bluff that he started and continues to impose upon many men, Christians included. And that was that when Adam abdicated his authority, that Satan took it over. That when Adam fell, that Satan got the authority over the earth. And he has pulled this lie on generation after generation of men. And there are Christians tonight who consider Satan to be equal with God, and that there's some kind of a titanic struggle going on, the issue of which is not yet sure. This is not the case. When Adam abdicated authority, Satan didn't get it. God reached down and took the scroll of authority out of Adam's hand, and he said, I'll keep it until one comes who can handle it. I suggest that we all memorize and quote as we rise each morning Psalm 24:1. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and all that dwell therein. Satan has been trying to bluff men into believing that when Adam abdicated authority that God gave it to him. God didn't give it to him. You reply, but he is referred to as the God of the world, the prince of the world. Indeed he is, but as we've already been told in this convention, we must learn to define our terms of reference. I'm in the world, and he's not my God nor my prince, nor is he your God or your prince. Therefore we must find out what world he is prince over and God over. He is prince and God over the world of moral intelligences that are willingly submitted to his lying reign. He is not king of my world. He's not God of my world, for I am in a world that belongs to the Lord. I'm in a world that God is sovereign over. I'm in a world that has always belonged to God, always will belong to God, and which one day will be regenerated and refurbished to become the eternal dwelling place of a community of men and women who have been prepared to manifest God's glory in a world which is designed for righteousness.